Ok, let's go. On va mettre ça tout de suite. Tout de suite.
What made you
Wait, chill. Attends. Put the screen. Alright, let's watch some ABBA and preach together.
to date and go freaky with everyone?
Oh? Quoi? Attends, répète.
What made you want to date and go freaky with everyone?
What? Ok, le gars il pose les vraies questions là. Il y va droit au but là, il n'y a pas de entourloupe qui se donne là. One polyamorous, one monogamous. Who can convince the kid?
So this is a video.
Who can convince the kid de quoi? The kid's
Okay,
better.
yes. So this is a video where they're basically teaching kids about polyamory and monogamy, and a lot of people are really upset with Jubilee for kind of showcasing this kind of relationship stuff to kids. So we're gonna take a look at the video and tell you our thoughts.
So today I'm going to talk to you about polyamory. Have you ever heard about that before?
No.
Polyamory? It's where you like have either two boyfriends or two girlfriends like that, or you have more.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Even if I have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, that I'm open to the possibility of connecting with somebody else.
What?
Trop mignon.
Dad, husband? I don't get it.
Like an example I like to give when I talk about of connecting with somebody else.
What? Dad, husband, or dad, husband? I don't get it.
Like an example I like to give when I talk about polyamory is, do you have a favorite food?
I like pizza a lot.
I can't decide.
You can't decide. Perfect example, right? Give me your top 3 favorite foods.
Can I give restaurants?
Sure, yeah.
In-N-Out, Chipotle, and Chili's.
Okay, awesome. Polyamory is saying, great, it's amazing that you love all of those restaurants and you probably love them for all like different reasons, right? Whereas monogamy is like, you can only eat at In-N-Out for the rest of your life and you can never have another restaurant again.
I like that.
My whole point is a relationship is much more complex and much more give and take than that. To just take it as something like you're going to consume already frames relationship in a very selfish way. What do you want to eat? You want to eat apples today? You want to eat oranges? Well, eat them both. As if
because the apple eats you as well.
Exactly.
Because the apple eats you.
It's not. It's a
Ils ont un
symbiotic
point, là.
relationship.
Ils ont un
But then
point.
again, something you're sharing with somebody else and that you're giving and you're. So I just think it's weird.
Pause. Ils ont un point parce qu'une relation c'est pas juste ok moi j'ai envie de ça aujourd'hui, j'ai envie de ci aujourd'hui, j'ai envie de ça aujourd'hui. C'est plein de compromis entre les deux personnes qui sont en relation, tu vois. Ça va dans les deux côtés. En tout cas, une relation healthy bien sûr. Mais bon.
Food. Do you want to eat this and this? Well, you can have both. Of course, it sounds appealing then.
Yeah, of course. I see what you're saying.
You're not talking about the cost of having to give or the reward of giving, the reward of loving. So for me, just the way that they're framing it and explaining to the kids is stupid.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you.
And so if this is going to be an educational video, it's the worst one to show your kids because it doesn't reflect it.
But then again, if you eat fast food, the fast food will consume you eventually.
Even though it's just food. It's food doesn't either have feelings.
Ouf!
This girl knows.
God damn! La petite de 12 ans l'a direct giflé avec la vérité là. Et comme ouais c'est peut-être juste la nourriture, mais la nourriture n'a pas de sentiments puis tout ça. Ouf!
This your light-skinned kid.
Maybe you're at school and you want to
Fucking
play with
preach,
your best friend, but then maybe the next day somebody who you've never played with before invites you over to the swing set. Your best friend, she might be jealous, but that doesn't mean that you don't love her anymore, that you don't want to play with her ever again.
I was really going with this, and I was like, yeah, I'll for it. And the more she talks, the more she gives examples, and the more I'm like, so, how do you make babies? It's when the dad loves the mom really, 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 really much. And then a kid comes out. Hey, you missed a lot of steps there. I'm just glad that my parents went in like they were supposed to go in.
I'm just glad my mom just never said anything and I Googled everything.
That's actually true. Muslim household. That's actually fucking true.
You ain't shit for that.
you kinda have to look for the information by yourself, huh?
That one. Wow.
Man, do you know how bad my sex education was?
Yeah.
Man, the stories.
And I don't imagine your mom talking about that and sitting you
What,
down.
what is sex?
Bro, y a
Who
pas,
gives
ça
you
existe
kiss?
pas.
Allah.
Or what if he ends up
Bro,
catching more
fucking
feelings for
Abba,
her
man.
than you? Yeah, you're not
Attends,
good
j'ai
for
raté ce qu'il a
if
dit.
he ends up catching more feelings for her than you. Yeah, you're not good for me anymore. Me and Susie, who I met last night, which you allowed me to date, yeah, we're leaving.
Fucking
Ah!
like this. It's getting. Yeah, me and Susie.
I think he's just a shit disturber.
I ain't mad at
He's
him.
giving me vibes.
Bro, ce kid-là, c'est fucking instigator, comme on dit en français, man. Il fait juste remuer le pot comme ça. Hein? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Ok, on mélange un tout petit peu plus, man.
Like, I'm smart, and I'm gonna let you know, because I'm gonna fuck with you.
Okay, so
I
what
like this
happened
kid.
if Susie that happened to me? So I'm just gonna leave your ass on the curb. What about that?
I
like
don't
that
trust
kid.
any kid that looks like he's about to go disco, all right?
Bye.
That's absolutely a possibility. Everybody is allowed to follow their heart in whatever way makes sense to them. So even though it would be painful that my partner might have stronger feelings for somebody else, I would want them to do whatever made them happiest.
All right.
Il a pas l'air convinced. Il a fucking pas l'air convinced. C'est
What
comme.
made you want
Okay.
to date and go freaky with everyone?
Yo, asking the real questions, just saying.
This kid's a genius.
Freaky. I told you, I never trust kids who look like they're about to disco.
Say you were to get pregnant, how would you know who the father was? Because you're seeing all these men, how could you keep track? Would you just go to boyfriend number one? Are you the father? Take the DNA test. Nope,
Maury
okay.
Provich
Boyfriend
show, là.
number 69,420.
Wow!
Ouf.
Just low-key roasted her. Low-key.
Bro, il est en train de trop du shade.
Boyfriend 69, 702,000.
Bro, il a tellement trop du shade en ce moment qu'on dirait que c'est un fucking porn. Y a plus de light. Y a plus de fucking light. Gros gars.
702,000.
20. Are you the boyfriend? No. Okay. Well, that's all of them.
Well, for me personally, if I'm going to get pregnant, it's going to be a very intentional, purposeful thing. And at that point, I would probably just want to focus on the one person that I would want to have a family with.
All right.
Hello.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
I'm
Ah, elle est
Evan.
trop
Nice to meet you.
mignonne.
Hello, Evan.
So how's it been going today? Like, do you have any thoughts on kind of like monogamy or,
Have the
or
brand
polyamory?
I
partnership.
am leaning on the other side on being free to choose and to have many partners.
Free to choose. Why do you say that?
Because you just don't want to lock yourself up with one person and say, bam, that's your wife. Great. Now don't do anything else. You must only love her and you must
He
only
just wants
be
to.
with her.
He just wants
I
to mess.
knew it.
He just wants to mess with everybody.
He's a shit disturber.
Yeah, I ain't mad
I
with him.
see myself.
Instigator.
You, my friend.
He fucks
Je l'ai
shit up
dit,
and he
man.
leaves.
And you must only be with
Il est
her
smart,
forever.
il est smart. Bro, déjà de la façon qu'il parle comme ça là à des adultes alors qu'il a genre quoi, 12, 13 ans, man. Il est smart. He knows how to word his thoughts. Little motherfucker.
That is intense. Do you have a favorite Disney princess?
Yes.
Who is it?
Man, see, this is why Jubilee's a shit channel between The Cut and all these other, like, the way they cast this shit is just hot garbage. Who are they getting these people to explain these concepts? Do you have, like, a best friend? Do you want to be that best friend forever for, like,
That's
what?
my girlfriend is not even my best friend. And I'm not my girlfriend's best friend.
And sometimes you have multiple best friends. Anyways.
Yes, you do. And that's my girl.
I have lots of them, like Cinderella, Ariel, Belle.
And they all have just one prince.
There's one prince.
Yeah. And that's kind of what like makes it
À part la... What's her name? À part Blanche-Neige, hein? Il She has 7 dwarfs. If you know, okay.
So amazing is that like
You literally said nothing. You explained
For real.
nothing. There was no concept. That was vapid. There was nothing.
Bro.
There was
Walou.
there was nothing,
Il y avait
nothing in
Walou.
there.
Bro, dis-le en français.
Yo, t'as tellement rien dit. C'était dépourvu de sens, d'intention, d'explication,
Dépourvu.
de
Magnifique.
contexte, de contenu
Oh,
et de
testify.
contenant.
Testify.
Il n'y avait absolument rien. Ça là où ça dit là, mes amis, mon cher.
Ah,
bon, pito,
gardez, gardez, gardez.
Ouf, il est parti full créole. Il est parti créole bon.
Sorti dans bouche,
Haïti
mes
chéri.
amis. Bon, ça
L'union fait la
bouda,
force.
et puis ça sorti dans bouche et même pas.
Get pas mal, l'emmène.
Ça sorti dans bouche là, c'est son plat popo.
Oh, c'est les tons de.
Chaud, mais style popo. Mes amis, ou pas dire rien là, mon cher. Ou pas dire
T'as
on
pas de
merde.
bosser Jolou? T'allais déboucher Babouta. Randil!
girls have you dated? And how many times have you watched Netflix and chilled with them?
Ouh, oh, bro, ce kid, bro, il est trop woke. Bro, il a pas l'âge qu'il a. Il a pas l'âge qu'il a. Ce kid-là, il a genre fucking 16 ans, là. Dans sa tête, en tout cas. Peut-être pas physiquement.
This my dude. This my dude.
Yo, he's getting spicy.
This my
Yo,
dude.
give my homie his own channel. He getting spicy. He getting spicy.
I think he has his own channel.
Drama alert.
I think he has his own channel. He has a that's a
Do you like see these just in movies and that's why you decide to be monogamous, or do you decide on your own decision?
Smart. Yo, la petite, for real, elle, là, elle pose des bonnes questions quand même. Elle réfléchit assez quick. Puis, comment ça s'appelle? Thought processing. Elle est assez quick.
It's a really great question. There is something about having like one singular partner, one person you can truly depend on, that actually kind of help like simplifies everything, because it's about that stability and about that person who you know, no matter what happens in your life, that they will be there for you.
You didn't answer a question.
Keep on.
You didn't answer a question. You did not answer her question. That was not her question. That's not what she said. So not only that you're explaining stuff in a way that there's no sense to it, but when she's asking you a question, you don't answer the question.
Are you bored with one girlfriend?
No, because, you know, like my girlfriend's my princess, and just like Beast never gets bored of Belle, I never get bored of my girlfriend.
How do you explain divorces then?
So once you have this girlfriend, are you cool with like her having another boyfriend?
As long as she's cool with me having another girl.
My man. Bro, je t'ai
Oh
dit.
man, this guy is woefully unprepared for this
Yo,
conversation.
the kids.
The kid's just killing him with
the
logic.
kid is smarter than, but
You
whatever.
don't think
He's
that,
killing him.
like,
He's killing you,
you
man.
would feel jealous if she was like kissing another dude?
Well, as long as she doesn't feel jealous that I'm kissing another girl. But I have to ask you a question.
Sure.
If monogamy is so great, then how come the divorce rates are
Oh my
so
god.
high?
Bro, ce kid. Regarde sa face. Juste regarde. Bro, the look. Il est comme. Même Robert De Niro doesn't make this kind of fucking facial expression. God damn, man. Yo, 5-head move, exactly, real salty.
That's a really
Why are
great.
people getting married just to say, you know what, it's over. I don't want to be with you anymore. Take the dog, okay? I'm
Take
taking
the
myself.
dog.
I actually think that's a really great question, but like I think it's usually way more complicated than that. And looking at people who have been divorced, like it's not just because someone like wants another partner. There's like a lot of reasons why people might get divorced.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Oh, for sure.
Well, what's your favorite food?
I don't really have a favorite
Oh.
food, man.
I'm gonna flip it on you. I'm gonna flip it on you. He flipped it.
Because he said nothing. Yeah, no, it's complicated.
Say whack, man. I'm done. I'm going on my phone. I'm say whack.
Man, just
say fucking whack.
Jubilee, don't take this as hate. It's just like you guys have opportunities to make interesting
The thing is
content.
that- the thing is that-
and the concepts aren't terrible, but you execute it so terrible. I don't know why you cast these people who are not prepared. It was like when you cast that incel dude in the MRA versus Finn.
yo,
You keep casting weird people, and it's not worth watching.
you have the means to do it. I mean, this was clearly done in social distancing. There was like a plexiglass between y'all. You have the means, the setup, the place. You have all this, the power to do all this great stuff, and that's what you do with it.
I'm shocked you put this out. I'm shocked you watched the final edit and you put it out. I'm assuming you put it out for money because this is close to, I wouldn't say misinformation, but this certainly doesn't add anything
at the end of the day, whether it's good comments or bad comments, if people are viewing it, they're gonna get what they need to get.
No, because they have a mission. They have a goal.
Well, apparently
it's not just making money.
Well, I mean, from what I see,
I don't know how you guys watched that and thought that was a good video. I'm really blown away. Genuinely blown away.
Hey, I was about to give you a chance, Job, but not now.
You'll fail again. So that's it for today's video.
Can we stop watching Jubilee videos? Can we do that?
No, because it makes us money, and that's what I'm in it for.
No, fucking about. Bro, you can't.
I am mad at you.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's easy cash.
Yeah, but
easy
my
money.
God,
What?
Oh wow,
What? You got a problem?
No, not with us watching the video. It's just, I'm just going back to that, and I'm like, you like, how do you have all this? Look at this.
Listen,
look at this. Look around.
I don't even know when's an appropriate.
Mate, that's the thing. I think it's a question about standards. Well, so if their standards is here, and they watch their video, the final cut and everything, and they're like, okay, it's good stuff. But then somebody else with better standards comes in and watches the video and like, well, that's shit. It's the same thing. Let's say about teaching. Okay, I'm taking an example as a teacher. So let's say a teacher that has fucking low standards, and he's doing a horrible job as a teacher. But for him, what he's doing is amazing. For him, he's blessing the kids with the knowledge. But still, for another teacher, that could be a shitty job. It could be very, how's it called? Pas careful. Fucking unresponsible. C'est ça. Responsable, Calis. Unresponsible. Yeah, that's how we say it in English. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's just a question about standards. Anyway, continue.
Time to have this kind of discussion with your children, or what age, or if you should answer it when your kids. I think every parent has to decide that for themselves. I think there is a worthwhile point and merit to having that conversation with your kids when they're fairly young or young enough, because kids are having these conversations on their own, and sometimes engaging in these acts on their own without your knowing as a parent, without you ever telling them anything. So better you have that conversation with them, and that you educate them.
Then some other
Then Jubilee.
Then some other person talking about instances and freaking fast food.
So I think there's merit to that. But we want to hear your thoughts. Would you have this conversation with your children? And tell us what you thought about the Jubilee video. We want to hear your comments below.
What I think that would be good to do with the children is prepare them from young age, but baby steps. It's like with fucking swimming. You don't just throw the kid in the pool and like swim. You start by blowing bubbles, then starting to practice the floating, then the kicking, and it goes on. So I think it would be the same thing for this kind of conversation. So you start talking about few stuffs when they are younger, let's say 5, and then a little bit older, 7, 9, 11. Let's do 2 years. 2 years sounds good, no? Anyway. Shout out to my man Abba and Preach. Great motherfucking channel. Best YouTubers. Huge growth in the past few months, and they deserve it. They fucking deserve it.